So thanks, I guess. Yep, steady. There's so much debris here. Wow. Get the hell out of my cargo hold, you son bitch.
How do you like that, you sons of bitches?
Yeah!
Everybody hold on, gonna be a wild ride.
Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. We'll take him out before he gets possessed. Here we go. Bang, bang. Nice. Barrier shield. We're still okay. We're still in this. Jeez. No, I'm keeping my weapons.
I'll relinquish one bullet. Where do you want it?
Everyone stand down.
Oh, well, bring it, dickheads. We'll take you on. Yep, it is loose. Dumb technician is dead. Why would you even try and fight me? Smack him.
We have to get down there, now!
There we go. Boom, boom, and boom. Charge him. Kaboom!
What the hell do you want?
I do love a good yeeting.
It can taste like mighty fine ass.
Haggis tastes like ass, but in the right hands it can taste like mighty fine ass. Oh, that's gold. Let's lift that sniper up. Yay. Let's see you snipe now, dickhead. Okay, cover. Let's chuck a nade. That went straight past him. Terrible shot. Is he dead? Now he is. Timber!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, let's shoot him. I want to shoot him.
Now we're shooting each other in the back.
No, it was in the face. Knocked him. Slapped him. Jeez, we're slapping him pretty hard. Oh, another slapping for you. Oh, ragdoll. This planet is just made of extreme weather.
Okay, looking down was clearly a mistake.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Watch your footing. The same with this guy. Knock him off too. Pew! See ya! Let's knock this guy off. Yes! Strike!
Reckless, even for you, Commander.
Not reckless, just determined.
I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war.
No, I don't just say these things.
You were dead.
I got better.
I walked it off.
Again, I assure you.
Oh, well, that's
You're
inspiring.
making a mistake. This man's a murderer.
You fail to grasp the basic rules governing this world. You're a genetically modified murderer with no place in modern society. But we'll tend to that problem next time. Farewell.
There's the guy with herpes on his face. What the hell?
I can't wait.
Yeah. Give me the reward. Give me the cash. Nailed it. And I did it live. Yeah, driving in a straight line across the desert is not as easy as it sounds. And that's how you make an entrance as well. Doggo! Oh, who's this? Who the hell are you? Why are you in here in my ex-girlfriend's home? Oh, Doggo's happy to see him.
Hello, doggy.
Into the dodgy basement.
Hear me roar!
I am mage, hear me roar. You tell him, Finn. What do we do? A big nice Ice Nova. Yeah. Oh, nice clean decapitation. That's how we do it. Yeah, so they were hiding from the Tevinter Imperium. Well, that's fair. There's Tevinters really are knobs, aren't they? Over the bridge and far away. Doggo's on the mage. Yeah, he's the good boy. Yes. Battle mage down. There we go. Cool. I get how it works now. I'm a little bit slow. Hey, babe. So what's up?
For 65 years, I have ruled this empire. Generals and kings have knelt at my command. But a darkness comes. The blood tide rises. These are the closing days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life.
Alrighty, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. This is Nerdedness. I'm Shade. How are we doing? Happy Monday. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. Frosty is here, already proclaiming glory in the hilarious violence in some of the previous highlights and some of the previous games. Lies and slander as I blame the audience for encouraging it. Which is true, you all encourage it in your own ways from time to time. Grizz with the dick shots, in particular, Sparkle Sauce with anything gruesome. And then we just like to do random action, or as best action as we can. But anyway, I hope everyone is doing well. Tonight we are kicking on with some more Oblivion. And the music is being hella epic. Alright, let's just hit continue before I go deaf. Okay, so tonight we're cranking on with the main story in helping Martin Septim try and find a way to open a portal to Mankar Cameron's paradise or realm of Oblivion to stop the Oblivion crisis and invasion into Tamriel and Nirn as a whole. But first, before we do that, I'm very excited because I finally was able to make some tweaks. So I've started yet another mod. It is better forged Atronachs, because in the Mage Tower you can create Atronachs, and they are shit. Just like most other followers that you get either permanently or temporarily in Oblivion, they piss me off because they die so easily, they don't heal, and then they can get lost, you can just lose them. Had that happen as well. So I've improved them. I've made some changes to the Frost Atronach and the summoning system. So we're going to do that in a minute. I'll demonstrate a couple of things there, and then we'll crack on. We've still got our pets here, and the wolf is falling off the edge. This mod with the pets still needs some more work before I can release it, but by the time these edited videos are on YouTube, it'll be there, descriptions below. I don't know how this guy's now got himself stuck inside. That's a first, I haven't seen that happen. There we go. Oh, no, now he's just settle, just relax, chill out. Good boy. Yes, good dog. It's very keen to get into the action. So Frosty, you are good. You've got you got a tight hamstring. Oh no. Well, I've got issues. You might see me from time to time if I'm like doing weird neck and shoulder movements and prodding myself in there. I have issues with my neck and shoulders that causes migraines. And I've had some challenges over the weekend, but I think I've been able to pinpoint a couple of spots. So if I'm doing weird things like that, that's all it is. Just don't worry about it. But you've got dinner and wine, so you're all good, Frosty. Excellent. We shall crack on and start playing, shall we? All right, so first, before we go and team up with Martin, let's get ourselves an Atronach that's actually going to be useful and remain useful. So let's summon an Atronach. I can't even get the words out now. Frost Atronach, please, because it'll at least stand out from the other Oblivion forces that we're battling. Now I've upped the cost. It's now 5. It is now 5 Atronach. Sorry, 5 salts, like frost salts if it's frost, void salts for storm, fire salts for fire. Not 3. They're more expensive to summon, but if they do die, like this, if they do die, I'm just demonstrating. Oh no, he died. Well, this will happen from time to time. We can walk up to him, and we can resurrect him by sprinkling in some more salts. Come back. There we go. And we don't have to deal with... And follow. We don't have to deal with going back all the way to the Mage Tower to build one to temporarily lose it, or to end up just losing it again. Now, we also are given a command. So I've created a spell, Command Atronach Familiar. So just like with my pets, I can cast it and tell him to wait. Or if we are in another place, we can say, come on, get yourself over here. And here we go. Much better. I don't know why Bethesda keeps half-assing it with followers and stuff in Oblivion. And if you get far enough away, he'll teleport to you as well, so you're not going to lose him. Sorted, right? Fixed. No more bullshit. Alright. Let's load the real game. What are we really going to do? Probably this one from the tower. Then we're going to go back to Martin. And we shall crack on with the actual quest. Come on, Atronach. Let's test this out tonight and see if my bragging and actually pays off and is correct and things do work. Let's find out. So Frosty, so you've got with hamstrings, a genetic thing in your family, tight hammies. Hasn't been a problem to started working at a botlow. Yeah, the standing on the hard floors wouldn't do you any favors, I bet. Hitting 30. Remedial massages can help, yes. They can be painful as well. They can definitely help. Ah, goddamn, hitting 30s, hey? It's all downhill from there. Could be worse. Could be your calves. I think calves are worse. Now, I'm just going to put some loot in our horse because I have not done any inventory management. So I've had to have physio and remedial treatments in my neck, shoulders, and back ever since I was a teenager, so I'm quite used to that. That's fine, not a big deal. Then eventually my family has a habit of shaking their legs, and in doing so, which is what I used to do, I would get tight calves. So I'm like, no big deal, I'll get some remedial treatment on my calves. Holy balls. Anyone who's had to have physio or remedial on their calves know what I'm talking about. That shit hurt. So I trained myself not to do the wiggle anymore. I can do stretches to remediate the calves myself, and I've got a massage gun which helps too. Do not want to do physio and calf muscles again. Ugh. Anything else? Yes, let's chuck that in. Oh, the armor of Tiber Septim. No, we got to hang on to that. All right, I think we've chucked the heavy things in the horse. Throw that one in. Gold trim shoes. All right, apparently we got them too. All right, now we can walk around. Back in business. All right, so last session we finished with having shut down all the city gates, and we retrieved Tiber Septims, aka Talos. The ninth divine. I think he was technically a Breton. But anyway, the human that ascended to godhood. We got his armor so that Martin could get some tiny pieces of his blood from it. So the next step in preparing for his ritual is done. Well, or is ready at least. Now, I'm having a hard time getting my mic in the right position tonight. Let's try that. Okay, let's do a hard save. We're ready to go. One thing I might do is next time I tweak this mod, I might make the Atronach a bit quieter when he moves, because he makes lots of rainy sounds.
My progress on the Mysterium Xerxes is slow, I'm afraid. How goes your search for the armor of Tiber Septim?
So it is replaying the dialogue at the end of last session.
The Septim blood may flow through my veins, but you have the soul of a hero. The armor of Tiber Septim himself. Joffrey will be amazed to see it.
Yep.
You can reassure Joffrey that I will not destroy the armor. All I need is a scraping of Talos's divine blood. The blades are as touchy as priests about relics of Tiber Septim, it seems.
Yes, well, they do love him. All right, what else can we do to help?
While you were gone, I've made some progress in deciphering the Mysterium Xarxes ritual. The third item we need is a great Welkynd stone. You may have run across lesser Welkynd stones. They're fairly common in Ayleid ruins, but a great Welkynd stone will not be easy to come by. They have been plundered one by one over the years, due to their great value to mages and occultists. There is only one place that is rumoured to still contain one. The ruins of the Ayleid city of Miskarkand. A place where many have perished seeking its great stone. But nothing else will do, so you must succeed where all others have failed.
All right, tell me about Miskarkand. It's got to be better than Oblivion Towers, that's for sure.
The capital of one of the ancient Ayleid kingdoms which flourished in Cyrodiil before the rise of men. It is said that the ruins are still haunted by the vengeful spirit of its last king. True or not, it is not a place to enter lightly. Be careful.
Very good. Okay, what else can you tell us about Miskarkand?
Miskarkand is one of the most extensive Ayleid ruins in Cyrodiil. It was the capital of one of the ancient Ayleid kingdoms. You might find glories and laments among the Ayleid ruins useful. I have the library's copy at my table if you need it.
Oh, there's a book. All right, well, let's have a look at the book then. Glories and something. All right, anything you can tell us about this great Welkynd stone? We've encountered normal Welkynd stones, or Welkynd stones, as some other NPCs call it. It's funny how the voice actors are a little bit inconsistent in their pronunciations of things. And Vala stones we've also dealt with. So what's a great Welkynd stone?
The pinnacle of Ayleid magic. Once, every Ayleid city had its great stone, but they've all been plundered over the centuries. All but one. The great stone of Miskarkand is reputed still to shine in the deep darkness of its ruined halls. But no one has ever done more than glimpse it from a distance. It is said to be guarded by the ghost of the last king of Miskarkand.
Okay, we can fight him if we need. All right, thanks, Martin. Farewell.
Be careful, my friend. I know you've braved many dangers already, but Miskarkand is not to be taken lightly.
All right, this dude is making a lot of noise. We might change that sooner than we think. All right, Glories and Laments. That's the book he mentioned. How many pages? Not too bad. All right, let's read a bit about Ayleid ruins. We haven't read a book for a while. Having arrived at Gottel's... Oh man, we're already straight into long, difficult words. Having arrived at Gottel's Font Priory, halfway on the Gold Road between Skingrad and the Imperial City, I resolved to make a side trip to view the magnificent ruins of Sayatata, or Shadow of the Fatherwoods, in the ancient Ayleid tongue. After many hours of difficult travel through the tangled Hawthorn Hells and Limberlosts, I had suddenly struck dumb. I was suddenly struck dumb by the aspect of 5 pure white columns rising from a jade green mound of vines to perfect V-shaped arches and graceful capitals towering above the verdant forest growth. This spectacle caused me to meditate on the lost glories of the past and the melancholy fate of high civilizations now poking like splinter shards of bone from the green-grown tumultuous of time-swept obscurity. Damn, these authors love their big words. They're very descriptive. All right. Just the high civilizations that have been lost. Sure, there were a high civilization by a magically gifted race of elves, but those race of elves were complete dicks who used to enslave and torture humans. They used to torture and cause pain and suffering for fun and enjoyment. It's one thing to have slaves like the Dunmer, the Dark Elves do, where it's just part of their way of life, and the slaves are mostly treated okay. They're not abused or anything like that. In this scenario, they enslaved, like, you know, tribes and hordes of needs and humans for centuries or millennia. Until Saint Alessia overthrew them with the help of a divine. There's Akatosh, I think. Then the Aliens came crashing down and got, eradicated. Not so much melancholy there from my point of view, considering how much of a prick the alien elves were. Anyway, like I say, unlike The Witcher, in this fantasy realm, the elves were dicks. In the Witcher realm, the humans are dicks. Anyway, I digress. Within the forest tangle, I discovered an entrance leading down to the central dome of a great underground edifice once dedicated to Magnus, the god of sight, light, and insight. Dimly lit by the faded power of its magical pools, the shattered white walls of the enclosure shimmered with a cold blue light. So Magnus being one of the aliens, largely credited with the creation or the enablement of magic. So Magnus and his Magnagi, his followers, his lesser spirits, I guess. He caught on to Lorkhan's trick, where Lorkhan had tricked a whole bunch of Etada, or that became, the original powerful spirits that created the world, but ultimately that weakened them in doing so, and they were trapped here or trapped and bound to it. He realized partway through and fled immediately and tore holes in the ethereal veil, and that's why we have stars, and that is how Magicka and magic seeps in to the planet and realm of Nirn. So Magnus, the god of light, so they had a dome dedicated to him. Well, the elves are good at magic, so they are definitely going to have high regard for Magnus. The marble benches of the central plaza faced out across the surrounding waters to tall columns and sharp arches supporting the high dome. From the central island, stately bridges spanned the still pools to narrow walkways behind the columns, with broad vaulted avenues and limpid canals leading away through ever-deepening gloom into darkness. Reflected in the pools, there were tumbled columns, collapsed walls, and righteous root and vine growth thriving in the dark half-light of the magical fountains. This place sounds pretty cool. I'm assuming that's where we're going. I'm hoping it looks as good as what this guy is describing. The ancient aliens recognized not the four elements of a modern natural philosophy, earth, water, air, and fire, but the four elements of high elf religion, earth, water, air, and light. So they used, well, that's true. They did use light, magical light everywhere instead of fire. The aliens considered fire to be but a weak and corrupt form of light, which alien philosophers identified with primary magical principles. Thus, their ancient subterranean temples and sanctuaries were lit by lamps, globes, pools, and fountains of purest magic. I'm guessing this is why if you consume a Welkynd stone, you consume the magic that's in it, the light, and it recharges your magicka. You do a Vala stone, it'll recharge all of your magical gear instead. It was by these ancient faded but still active magics that I knelt and contemplated the departed glories of the long-dead alien architects. Gazing through glass-smooth reflections of the surrounding pools, I could see, deep below, the slow pulse, the waxing and waning of Welkynd stones. The chiefest perils of these ruins to the explorer are the cunning and deadly mechanisms devised by the aliens to torment and confound those who would invade their underground sanctuaries. What irony that after these many years, these devices should still stand vigilant against those who would admire the works of the aliens. For it is clear, these devices were crafted in vain. They did not secure the aliens against their true enemies, which were not the slaves who revolted and overthrew their cruel masters, nor were they savage beast peoples who learned the crafts of war and magic from their alien masters. No, it was the arrogant pride of their achievements, their smug self-assurance that their empire would last forever, that doomed them to fail and fade into obscurity. Alright, that's not very actually helpful information for what we need. But, yeah, I'll touch on some lore there regarding the aliens and their ruins, so... Where are we going? Over here, Welkynd. I've not found this location. Alright, let's fast travel to Shardrock. Let's go. Okay. This way, we'll leave the horse behind. Come on, team. Let's put on some night vision. Oh, no, we're fighting. Oh, who's your big bear? The big bear. Oh! Ow. And he down. Oh, that's a West-Wheeled bear. They're even bigger. I think only available if a certain quest is available, which we haven't done, but anyway. Now this guy I've also enhanced so that he will heal himself out of combat. He didn't get hurt yet, so he hasn't had to heal himself yet, so that's cool. Okay, Welkynd. Well, they're just like many other ruins. There are lots of arches and vines. Inside we go. I've entered the ruins of Welkynd. Now I must find its great Welkynd stone. Welkynd stone. There is blood here already. Who's been before us? That would be a goblin. Shields up. Let's slap him. Sneak behind. Nope. As yes, whilst whilst I've got my beasts in my beast taming mod to sneak. Whoops. And he doesn't need feeding. They, the Atronachs do not sneak at all. Very unsneaky. Probably don't need night vision anymore. Alright, let's fight some stuff. Fight some undead. Come on, get amongst it. Oh, they're all gonna run around the long way, are they? I didn't think of that. Alright, well, hang on, let's just summon the pets here. And command, where is it? Command Atronach Familiar. We will also bind that. Summon him here too. Now we're in business. One down. More to go. Frosty, you finished dinner and immediately got chirpy kitty snugs. That sounds delightful and cute. Be a good night despite all your aches and pains. Well, ibuprofen can help. Some stretches and hot showers can help. Hopefully some kitty purrs will help too. Bitterfish goblin. The goblins have been fighting maybe the undead that are here. Ooh, a long hot bath. Yes, that also works well. Hot showers, hot baths for sure. Get some Radox. Into it. Oh, I missed. There we go. Good job, team. We're not mucking around now. Oh, Claymore, hey? Alright. Local map says... we're going all the way down here. And... oh, can we open this? Nope, we gotta find a button. Guessing same with this one. Oh, nope, this one opens. Excellent. Alright, making sure they're not fighting each other. More undead out here. Oh, some Welkynd stones to pick up. And this is shut anyway, so... oh, goblins! Let's lure the goblins around to this side so they have to fight the skeletons. Where are you going? You're trying to fight them already. And they're in battle, yes! Alright, I'm guessing we'll just jump off the edge. Let's bring our pets down. And bring down... whoops, wrong. Oh man, these guys are so much weaker compared to the stuff we've been fighting recently. What's this? Light edge. Nope, don't want any of those weapons. They are inferior. Can we recharge? We can. You guys want to help me out here, bruh? That's better. Good slapping. Well done. And there's another one. Much better. Good job, team. I do like having an Atronach. That's, I think, the one thing this team of summons was missing. Okay. Grab some of these. Right, let's yoink some of that. The Alien ruins really are beautiful. Like, you don't mind exploring these. They're quite nice to explore. In Skyrim, you kind of do get sick of the dingy ancient Nordic ruins with the Draugr. This is a nice change. Going to need to change and disable some of the wolves' footsteps as well, because they are a noisy bunch. Yoink. Oh, and in here we have button. That surely has opened something. What does map say? All right, we've looped around there. Ah, did the button open the bridge at the end here? It did. Excellent. All right, team, we're going through here. Don't know where the cat is, but the cat will show up shortly. Ooh. More goblins. Come on, team, get amongst it. Oh, this one's a good fighter. And definitely, I think, in these later stages of the game, you really do need to have at least a couple of summons, because imagine trying to take 5 of these bastards on at a time. I also think it's much more enjoyable having a party because you don't spend half your time sitting there swatting the shit out of everything. It will mean that you level up a bit slower though. I think that's okay, all things considered. Small price. Now, that's going to have a Vala stone in there. If we can find the button that raises it. Okay, map says we need to go north, so let's try and explore south first. Frosty, speaking of cats, how is Charlotte, Bright's cat, who has been gracing us with some very cute pics on Discord? And we ended up looping around down here. Interesting. What do we got? Goblins versus skeletons. Cool. More skellies there. More Welkynd stones. Is there a way to walk through there? There is. So if we drop down, we're safe. Grab that. Yoink. Not that we really need them, but we're just going to take them anyway. Alright, pick something and start fighting. Oops. Oh, I zapped my poor wolf. Boom. Oh, we need to recharge. There we go. Whoa. Oh, lovely. Good job, team. That is, in my opinion, much more enjoyable. Not having to beat the shit out of everything yourselves. Okay, that. What did that do? Pushed a button, revealed a Vala stone, or opened a door? Don't know yet. I can hear skeletons nearby somewhere. Yoink. 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 Even these undead are less annoying when you've got a little posse, a little team to help you out. Recharge. Look at that, he's healing himself after combat, so he's not going to eventually just be struck down like the default ones are. So Bright's cat Charlotte is in prime position on the couch and basically have to squeeze into whatever space is left. Ah, standard cat. Before we go through here, let's quickly check these other halls since we're here. Buffy's been vocal. Chirping. Little chirp, not a full-on meow. Well, that means she's happy. Happy and chatting. Who's fighting out here? There we go. Is that the same button we pushed before? I think it is. You'll hear more undead lurking around. There we go. Lockpick this bad boy. Ring of Wizardry. Man, that's for some reason difficult to say. So it fortifies all the magical skills. That's kind of cool. We're not going to use it, but we'll take it. Alrighty then. Oh, and we're back up on the platform. Cool. Alright, where was the door? Over here. Passageway here, which is the other way. Would have been a more direct route. Oh, and we can open the gate that way. Cool. Everything is now open. We have completed the section. Oh, Frosty. You've got a paw hold. So the cat's like just got a hold of you like that, or is she like holding your hand or something? Or she's like grabbed a hold of you. Very clingy. Very cute. Yoink. I've lost the Atronach. See, this is the problem with Atronachs. You lose them. However, my enhancements will bring him forth shortly. There he is. Let's go. Let's do a hard save. Thing I might need to do is maybe introduce like magic attacks in having one of these things, because they are a bit more powerful now too. Map says, oh, in the center out there is where we need to go. Once we've finished taking out all the undead. Look out, cat. Good job, team. Whoa. Guessing we have to loop our way around. One thing I'd love to see, I'd love for someone to do a mod or even just some concept art or something as to what the Ayleid ruins were actually like in their prime. Because all we see now is empty halls with some little pieces of treasure stashed here or there, which are mostly there from a gameplay perspective, not really a lore perspective. But like, you know, back in the day, when the Ayleids were prime, when they were here, what was in this hallway? What was going on? Where did people sleep? What were these rooms for? What was this room for? Similarly with the Dwemer ruins, although at least with the Dwemer ruins that you explore in Skyrim, you can sort of visualize a lot more of it, because you do come across like sleeping quarters and eating rooms and stuff like that. These rooms are all just very large and sparse. Activate stone steps. They're activated remotely, okay. I'm guessing it's when we pick up this great Welkynd stone. Alright, I've never heard of a great one before, but it's definitely larger. And this is what Martin needs. Yoink! I found the great Welkynd stone. Now to bring it to Martin at Cloud Ruler Temple. What's going to be summoned? There's a Lish. Shields up. Let's fight some undead that have spawned first. Whoa! Look at them all. Oh, well, let's take on this guy. Ow. Rude. Oh, very rude. Are they his summons or are they just randoms? We don't know. I'm going to try and focus on the Lish himself first if I can. Who is crazy tough. Down we go. Nearly got him. There we go. And we stole his soul so we can recharge our weapon. He's got a key and a staff. Oof. And he down. Excellent. Good job, team. Stairs have activated, it would seem. Yes. Cool. Now to get out of here. Seems to be not much else in those corners. We've got a key to Muskarkand. Key open anything? It's still here. Undead lurking around somewhere. Ooh, that's a nice pile of 677 gold. Take it. Don't need it, but we'll take it. Okay, so let's heal, and we have to... Oh no, we can go through here. Was this a shortcut back out? Would have thought that key we picked up. A loop around to the left. Okay, that goes back. Whole other section here we didn't fully see, but... I kind of want to have a quick look in case it's a fast way out. Sometimes there's a quick exit. Another gate. Like they're in the walls and sections here. Yep, something's around. Yoink. Oh, lots of things to unlock. There we go. Oh, and that one's opened as well. Lots of hard locks here. This is where it'd be good for me to, Oh, there's another 600 gold, damn! There, this is what the key opens, okay. Oh, that's how we like to do it. Slap them down. What is our skills at now? Blunt, 64. Oh, it's getting higher. It's getting there. Our block rate is not going to increase as fast anymore since we are now traveling in a party. Party of minions. Is it leading anywhere interesting? Yep. Ha! That'll do it. Oh, we're fighting some more, are we? Good job, team. Don't need those. Oh, mana potion. Take. Thank you very much for the follow. Mad Max's playing. Mad Max's. Cool name. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see if this is a shortcut back. Now, I think I want to look at here is, so, this is what I need to do a bit more because we've got the skeleton key, and I always recommend get the skeleton key early in the game from doing Nocturnal's quest, which is very easy. You do it at like level 10, I think, or 12. Problem is, so I'm max, my lockpicking is maxed right now. We drop the skeleton key on the floor. There we go. We haven't lost it. It's right there. A security skill is not as high. It's capped out. So I think when you've got the skeleton key, you can't raise the skill anymore because the way that it boosts your skills. There's a lot of other stuff when it boosts your skills. You can still increase the base because it's just layered on. Anyway, I need to do this a bit more so I can actually raise our base skills. And it instantly unlocked it, so I've got very little level ups. Never mind. And pick up the skeleton key once again. The annoying thing is, I have tried to store the skeleton key, and in doing so, it puts the key in there, but it doesn't remove the effect it has on us. So I can only drop it on the ground, it would seem. Oh, shit. Where did you come from? Teleported. Cool, so that's a shortcut back. That's what I thought. Glad we did that route. Save before we exit. (9:50 a.m) Music suggests there's combat nearby. There's a goblin. What are you fighting, Mr. Goblin? You're fighting my pets, and you're down. Oh, no, there's more. Oh! Excellent. Okay. We've got Martin's great Welkynd stone. Let's head back up to the temple. And away we go. Mad Maxis, my Oblivion graphics look really good, and you use any graphics mod? Oh, yes, we do. The good news is it's not too difficult to set up. If you look at my Twitch profile, I've got a link, and it'll link to an article where I've posted what I'm using. Most of it's done by a Wabberjack mod list, so most of the heavy lifting is taken care of automagically for you. It does enhance the graphics. It gives you this sort of Skyrim looking feel to the user interface as well. Check it out. It's pretty easy to set up. I will be doing a tutorial video on it soon. And our vampirism is just maxed out. Let's go inside. Gonna have to drink. I was just wondering how the vampirism is going. Have to drink some blood. Vial. Vial. Why can't I see it? There it is, vial of blood.
I know the risk.
Yeah, when I can.
Was at Kavach, but there is no other way. We have no
Ooh.
choice.
The Countess will never agree to it.
She will. She must.
Very well. The blades are, as always, at your disposal.
What did we stumble in on here?
I have good news, of a sort.
Yes, let's see what he thinks of your plan.
Apparently you've got a crazy plan, have you, Martin? Let's find out. So yes, I'll do the video when I can find the time. Exactly, Frosty. I'm well behind on all my YouTube stuff. And my mods, my mod publishing too, because the Vampire mod, the Atronach mod, and the Beast mod are all mods that I've made myself. I need to finish them so I can publish them. And do videos about those. Alright, so, Joffrey, do you want to talk?
What is it?
Hey, oh yes, by the way, we've got the armor of Tiber Septim. I forgot to tell
You
you.
have earned a place of honor in the rolls of our order for recovering the holy relic.
We've recovered many holy relics now, because we got all of Paladin Whitestrake's gear as well. Boris.
Whatever you need, friend.
Nothing? Okay.
May Uriel's spirit guide us in these troubled times.
Yes. Okay, Martin, let's hear this plan. Nice outfit, by the way. That is looking pimp.
You're back, and you've got the great stone.
We do, yes. I had a choice.
Yes, you did. I can't force you to do anything. I understand that. And I thank you.
Oh, well, we are a hero. That's what heroes do. Let's give him the stone.
I never thought to see a great Welkynd stone, as beautiful as all the old tales tell. But of course its beauty is a mask for its deadly power, like everything crafted by the Aliads. Now, we need only one more item, and we'll be ready to open a portal to Manka Cameron's realm.
Oh, interesting. What is the last item we need?
Should have seen it sooner. It's the counterpart to the Great Welkynd Stone, just as the first two were the opposed powers of the Daedra and the Divines. Welkynd stones contain the concentrated power of Mundus. Their counterparts are sigil stones, which are used to hold open Oblivion gates.
Yes.
A great sigil stone, then, is what we require.
I didn't know they existed. What? Yeah. All right, so it's a sigil stone, but what's the catch? It's going to be a massive gate, a massive army to fight? What is it?
You're not going to like it. Joffrey doesn't like it. The Countess of Bruma certainly isn't going to like it.
Yeah?
Great sigil stones are the anchors of great gates.
Yeah.
The kind of gate the Mythic Dawn opened at Kvatch.
Right.
The kind of gate the Mythic Dawn wants to open here to destroy Bruma.
Yes. But we closed the gate at Kvatch. We just got a normal sigil stone. So, previously, we've been campaigning to try and stop... Well, I suppose we can't stop, but to at least get all the cities ready to rally and help Bruma fight the Daedra in the case that they might open a great gate. So, Martin, you're saying we should let them open the gate?
I said you weren't going to like it. The risk is great, I know. I was at Kvatch. I saw the terrible power of the Daedric siege engine.
Yeah?
But we have no choice. The only way to recover the Amulet of Kings is to allow the Mythic Dawn to proceed with their plan to attack Bruma.
How? Oof. Well, at least you'll be safe here, in all this armor that I'm guessing you put on for a reason.
No. I'll lead the defense of Bruma myself. If I am to be Emperor, it's time I started acting like one.
Wow, look at Martin stepping up. Ned Stark for the win. Dude, it's too risky. You're voiced by Sean Bean. He always dies. I will lead the battle.
Remember when we first met in Kvatch? I told you that I didn't want any part of the gods' plan.
Yeah.
I still don't know if there is a divine plan, but I've come to realize that it doesn't matter. What matters is that we act, that we do what's right when confronted with evil. That's what you did at Kvatch. It wasn't the gods that saved us, it was you.
Correct.
Were you acting for the gods? I don't know.
No.
Now, it's my turn to act.
All right, as you command.
Please, my friend. I need your judgment, not your obedience. I explain myself to you so you understand me, and so you can explain to the Countess. I'm afraid she may take a bit more convincing than you.
All right, well, I'll go inform the Countess, I guess.
Good. Have her meet me in the Chapel of Talos for a council of war. That seems a fitting place to make such desperate plans.
Alrighty. So let the gate come. Oh, and he's placed the stone. Okay. If I activate this, what's it going to do, Martin? It wants to touch it. Nothing. Alright. Meanwhile, welcome, Theo. How are you doing? Martin looks tired. He looks like he wants to die. I think that's just Oblivion. That's just the game. Alright, so to Bruma we go. Into Castle Bruma, in fact. Oof. Theo, have we guys... Has anyone else played or watched God of War Ragnarok? I have not. I'm specifically trying to avoid it. I plan on playing God of War, the first one, on PC in the not too distant future. And then eventually Ragnarok on PC when it's released, assuming it will be released. Now, I'm trying to avoid watching or seeing much of God of War. I've seen snippets in the past when it not long after it first came out. But yeah, the other thing I'm going to be doing is The Last of Us. Never played that. Apparently, it's a good story. Finally, I'll get to do that. We're going to be doing that on stream on PC in the future as well. So many games, so little time. The story is crazy cool. I've heard good things. Like, I've heard nothing but good things about Ragnarok, and Skill Up loved it. Apparently, it's somehow even better than the first, or the first reboot, whatever, of God of War. And it, you know, goes on its own direction. So, yes, very much looking forward to it. All right, everyone's talking. Fantastic, thanks for asking. Fantastic, thanks for asking. Fantastic, thanks for asking. Let's leave all the crazy NPCs to their conversations. When we do play God of War on stream, I very much look forward to delving into the story and the lore. We always explore the lore on stream, so stay tuned for that, I guess. But that's not for a little while. We need to do some witchering first.
Welcome back, my lord.
Once we've finished Oblivion. Thank you, Tolgan. Alright, the Countess. Let's try and convince the Countess not to chuck a wobbly at us. Why are you standing so awkwardly close? There's bodyguarding, and then there's creepily guarding. Alright. Narina.
Greetings. What news from Cloud Ruler Temple?
A whole bunch of news. Okay, so we have some plans, some battle plans to discuss.
A desperate plan indeed. This prince? Emperor? Martin would risk my whole city to gain a great sigil stone?
Well, controlled, but we do need to get the amulet back.
This is the only way to stop this invasion from Oblivion? I must confess, you are the first person to speak of victory against these Daedra. This war has seemed hopeless to me, but what else was there to do but hold on and wait for a hero to arise to save us?
Ah!
And now it seems there is an heir to the throne after all, hidden at Cloud Ruler Temple. And perhaps a hero as well?
Potentially. He is being fairly heroic at the moment. Martin awaits you at the chapel.
You avoid answering my question. Very well. Don't think I doubt you. The rulers of Bruma have long had dealings with Cloud Ruler Temple. We know whom they serve. I will meet Martin at the chapel. When all is ready, I will order my men to stop closing the gates and prepare for battle.
All right. All right. Itchy Knees, hello, welcome. How you doing? Theo, they waited for, with God, in regards to God of War, they waited for PS4 to kind of get shut down before they ported to PC, the first God of War, so you might have to wait a while. Yeah. Hopefully not too long. It does seem that Sony are kind of branching out a lot more to launch their games on PC now. As a way to try and combat, potentially, some of the rise in the success of Xbox games, because they're always on PC. This is why it's a bit rich that with Microsoft's attempt to acquire Blizzard Activision, that Sony are like, no, they can't own all the things. There'll be too much exclusivity that will come. It's not fair. Half of Sony's entire business model is exclusivity and stopping others from having their games. Anyway, the good news is more games on more platforms are happening in the short term, so yay.
So Argonians get this hist stuff from licking hist trees, and the Blackwood Company got...
So Itchy Knees, pretty excited about the number of YouTube. What? I'm assuming there's more to that comment. Alright, so the Countess is very slowly making her way around. Where's the body? Oh, the bodyguard is here. She's slowly walking. The thing. Theo, honestly, Sony and PlayStation have great games. Absolutely they do. They've got some of the greatest games that exist. Sony knew it. That was their intention. That's why they invested so much. You can have these great games, but only if you have a PlayStation. Well, at least that's what their mentality was in the past. Shade read fail. YouTube subs. No, my chat wasn't showing the next line. Sorry. It is now that Theo made a comment. It was cut off. You're excited about the number of YouTube subs. Oh, it's getting close to 1,000. We're almost ticked over being a real channel where you can start monetizing and enabling new features. Ooh.
There is no need for any formality at this time. I am not Emperor yet, and I am quite new to this notion of being heir to the throne. Thank you for coming. I know I am asking for a great deal of trust, but this is the only way. I would not suggest it otherwise.
Your champion has already
All right, I'm going to do something. Don't hate me. I'm gonna quit. The the damn Atronach is making too much noise with how he just stands around. There you go, Atronach Frost Idle. Chance, 1%. He's turning his sounds down. There we go, that should have done it. Updated by mod. Let's relaunch, because we actually want to hear stuff now, and in headphones I can just hear the grindy, sandy sound of his damn iciness. All right. Shade, read the Mad Max comment. Well, all right. Mad Max, I'm really close to 1,000 YouTube subs. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mad Max. I apologize. I'm very bad at reading the comments in our chat when there's dialogue happening or a lot of action. So yes, totally my bad. Apologies, everyone. Thank you for prompting me. Thank you for sticking up for each other. Look at this. Much quieter. Thank you, you noisy bastard. Excellent. So many menus. Oh yeah, so that's... I finally got the enhanced or extended version of the construction set working yesterday or this morning. So I could fix making a mod for a mod, and the frost... What, the frost for... was it the DLCs? Like Frost Crag Spire. That's a DLC. Making a mod for mods apparently just wouldn't work. It just kept crashing the construction set for Oblivion. Fortunately, some other experts, legends, fixed it and enhanced the construction set tool. It was just way better than the vanilla one, so I've done most of my modding using the shit version. Now I can use the good version for a bit. That's a lot better. Skyrim struggles with it too, but not as bad. At least it doesn't crash like this does.
I am Narina Corbain, Countess of Bruma, at your service.
There is no need for any formality at this time. I am not Emperor yet, and I am quite new to this notion of being heir to the throne. Thank you for coming. I know I am asking for a great deal of trust, but this is the only way. I would not suggest it otherwise.
Your champion has already explained the situation to me. I have agreed to it. We will not win this war through caution.
You have a rare gift to know when desperation is the path of wisdom. I will do everything in my power to defend your city, my lady.
If Bruma falls, the Empire falls with us. So be it.
And my axe! Oh wait, not quite that right line. Alright. Theo, most coding you know is how to change 0 to a 1, so modifying a game seems super impressive. Fortunately, there is a lot of info on YouTube about making mods, especially for Skyrim. I'm self-taught. Everything I learned, I'm not from a coding background. I never did game development or anything. Everything I've learned is self-taught from reading articles, looking at examples, reverse engineering other people's work, and YouTube tutorials. So if I can do it, you can do it if you're interested. It does take time, though. It did take me time to learn it. And then I just took what I learned from Skyrim and I just figured out how to do Oblivion modding because it's almost the same. Almost. Nerd! Hell yeah. That's the name of the channel, Grizz. Okay, back to the story. So, the Countess has agreed to try and let the Mythic Dawn open a great gate, a great Oblivion gate, into the city of Bruma. And Martin is convinced he's going to help fight, hence why he's managed to find some very shiny, fancy armor. What does our quest log say? Who are we meant to be talking to? So I told the Countess of Martin's plans. She reluctantly agreed and is going to meet Martin at the chapel. When I'm ready for battle, I should inform the Countess. All right, what about Martin first?
When you're ready for battle, the Countess will order her men to stop closing the gates outside the city.
Okay, anything special we need to know about these battle plans?
We must allow the Mythic Dawn to proceed with their plan to open 3 lesser gates outside Bruma.
3?
According to the plans you captured from those spies, they need 3 lesser gates open before they can open a great gate.
Okay.
The great gate will allow them to bring out the siege machine to blast the walls of Bruma, just like at Kavach.
That is scary.
But it's our only hope to get the great sigil stone we need to complete the ritual. You'll have to act swiftly when the great gate opens.
Okay. Anything special we need to know about for the Daedra magic that might be at play?
As a young man, I grew impatient with Mages Guild restrictions, as did many of my fellow apprentices. We threw ourselves into the riddles of Daedric magic. We hungered for forbidden secrets. Knowledge and power were our gods. You can guess the rest. We got in over our heads. People died. My friends died.
That happens a lot,
I put
actually.
those days behind me. But the bitter wisdom that one has been a fool is not without value.
That happens a lot with apprentice mages in all the games we seem to be playing, especially the likes of Dragon Age and Elder Scrolls. All right.
Well, my friend.
Yeah, Kaylee. Dang, that's some blinged out armor. I know, right? I want some. Martin, what armor you got? It's very nice, very nice. All right, Countess. We are ready for battle. We have our little posse. We have some summons if we need.
I'm ready for battle when you are, champion. What say you?
Now, let's do it. Let the battle begin.
So be it. Bruma's fate is in the hands of the gods now. And yours.
All right.
Bird, deploy the troops for battle.
As you command, Countess.
There you go. Everyone's heading off. Quest log says the Countess has ordered her men to let the Mythic Dawn open 3 gates and deploy for battle outside the city gates. Martin has gone to lead the defense of the city. I should proceed to the battleground at once and protect Martin at all costs. Oh, yeah, well, hopefully Martin is flagged as essential because, you know, we want him to survive. Right, after you, sir. All right, out we go as well. Hopefully Martin's blinged out armor can actually do something good. Oh, right on 10 p.m. Oh.
Martin Septim!
Wow, they're cheering him.
Hail Martin Septim!
Martin, Martin. That's pretty cool. Awesome.
Martin Septim!
Hail Martin Septim, even the guards into it. What a legend. All right, time for us to get amongst it. First, let us embrace our vampirism. Jump to stage 4, giving ourselves a buff. We are ready for battle. Vampirism in full mode, full swing. It's nighttime. Let's go be badasses. You wonder if the hero of Kvatch was a skooma addict. Well, this one wasn't. This one, not a skooma addict, but this one, very much a vampire. Utilizing vampiric gifts in his heroic deeds. Oh, wow, look at the sky. Got some aurora lights. Beautiful. Oh, we've stopped. Time for a speech? Nope, time for a run. All right. Vampire gifts. Gifters. Yes, I do the bad talkage. All right, so there's one gate. Or does this mean they've successfully summoned a great gate? What does it say? I need to just go to the battleground and protect Martin. Okay. I've arrived at the battlefield to find one open Oblivion gate. Once all three are open, the Mythic Dawn will be able to open a great gate, which I must enter. Okay, so effectively we want to keep the gates open, defeat the Daedra that come out, so they spawn more gates. And then when they've got 3 gates, they can do a big gate, and then we bust into that one and shut it down. Okay. Martin and I have arrived at the battlefield. I must protect Martin till the great gate opens. That's fine. Where is he? There he is, the one in gold. Awesome. And Theo, you've got a different suggestion. You recommend a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon to people who want to chill. All right, I will have a look at that. And Kaylee, you loved how you could find skooma dens. No, there is, or one in Morrowind. No, I think there's skooma dens in both Oblivion and Skyrim. Not sure about Morrowind. I didn't get far enough.
Of Cyrodiil, the Empire will stand or fall by what we do here today.
But they are here.
Will we let the Daedra do to Bruma what they did to Kvatch? Will we let them burn our homes? Will we let them kill our families? No, we make our stand here today for the whole of Cyrodiil. We must hold fast until the hero of Kvatch can destroy their great gate. We must kill whatever comes out of that gate. Soldiers of Cyrodiil, do you stand with me?
I'm with you, Martin. Oh shit, he got shot at. Oh well, my shield's up. Shields. Wow, this is hella noisy. We can hear all the battling. The atmosphere is good. The sound atmosphere is good. However, we're killing things too quick to match the actual sounds. Oh, well, they slept. Oh, okay, 3 gates. Another gate has arisen. Let's go, team. Fight the Daedra. Protect Martin. I need to recharge. There we go. Let's try and protect a few soldiers as well if we can. Oh, so Bird is here in his noble clothes. That's very unwise, dude. Put some armor on. Turkey. Strike at me, motherfucker. Oops, I hit a friendly. My bad. Oh, I hit Martin. I'm doing a bad job of protecting Martin because I hit him. Recharge. Right, now we've got some big battles around us.
Not on this day.
Oh, our Atronach has been fallen. Oh, we got slapped the fuck down. Get up! The wolf is down. Atronach is down. Shade is down. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a kitty being yeeted. Holy shit, that is a great gate. Damn. The great gate is opened. I must enter it at once and get its great sigil stone before Bruma before the Bruma defenders are overwhelmed. Alright, in we go then. Straight into the big gate. Come on, team. Lucius Lucius, or Lucius Lucas? Have I pronounced that correctly? Sorry. You love Sean Bean's voice? Me too. Excellent. It's like I'm teaming up with Ned Stark. And Kelly, this is just the Pelennor Fields battle in Return of the King. Aha. From the sounds of it. Yeah, I know. It's epic as. Alright, the next thing we need to do, we need to summon... Oops. I've entered the Great Gate. The Daedric siege engine is crawling towards the portal. If it exits the gate before I reach the sigil stone, all is lost. Oh, no pressure then. Alright, let us summon our Atronach. He's defeated, but we may be able to resurrect it. Yes, where did you go? There he is. Come on, sprinkle in some frost salts. And he's with us once more. Heals for us. Alright, let's do a save. Alright, come on, team. Victory awaits somewhere over there. That is a hell of a siege engine. We have our army. We can do this. Ooh. Oh, that's a good kill move. He exploded. I love it. Recharge that. That's recharged as well. Excellent. Now I need to actually repair my gear, I just realized. And we need to find our way forward. Show local map. Okay, it's around... Oh, is it through here? On the other side. Guessing we go through here to get it. Okay, 13 minutes. All right, we do have a genuine timer. Don't faff about. You got 13 minutes to actually close the goddamn gate. Okay. No pressure. We need to figure out a way. That's the elevator. All right, let's get on the elevator. Careful. Careful of the spiky bits. Okay, up we go. That goes out. Before we go out there, let's check what's up here. Music's changed, which indicates there's something to fight. Wonk. Do you now? Where is my Atronach? There we go. You're down. Excellent. Good job, team. And there is a door up here as well. Let's see where this one goes. Okay. And you're healing up. That's a good plan. There's the siege engine working its way forward. The door to the Worldbreaker Guard. Okay. Grab some heals from that. Quest log says to go down. Interesting. Ow. Ow again. Knock him off the edge, yes. Does it kill him? Oh! No, but he's gonna shoot back up at us. Alright, let's take him out. He might be wasting time in fighting this guy. We didn't need to do that. We can do it this way. Oh, good block, sir. That sorted him out. Okay, let's bring this thing back down. Quest says to go out the door. That was on the mid-level. Okay. So, Kelly, you remember you saying that I create mods for games to use Papyrus, C++, or both? Something else. I use the tools provided for that game. So far, I've only done it for Bethesda games. So the likes of Oblivion, Skyrim, and Fallout. where you have to use their tools and their language, and their scripting language is a language called Papyrus, which is okay as a language to write in. It's frustrating as a language to utilize in the game because the way the game has its scripting engine set up has flaws. This is a terrible place to come out. Can we make that jump? I think we can. There we go. And up here, yes. All right. Athletics for the win. So I did a little bit of C++ at uni. I was bad at it. I didn't like programming. I probably would be a lot better at it now, especially now that I understand the concepts around object-oriented programming and coding. But ultimately, that's not what mods and stuff are written in. Correct spells on. I don't know why this dickhead... Well, who are you trying to fight? You're trying to hit the dog, which is down there. Oh, was that guy... a summon. Okay, either way, he's... Oh, yeah, this one. I'm gonna need to recharge. Okay. Oh, this gate is opened elsewhere. Is it in here that it's opened? Maybe. 9 minutes! Oh, the clock is ticking. So, Kaylee, if you are interested in dicking around with mod making, yeah, you get the construction set for Oblivion or the creation kit, which is what it's called for Skyrim and Fallout. There's lots of materials on YouTube to try and learn about it. If you've never done any kind of game development before, like me, it will be a bit of a challenge, but it's easier than trying to learn things like C and C++ coding from scratch. And there's lots of example code you can look through and compare. Gate control, that's what we want. Take that. Let's get a heal from there. Go back down. Doggo is back with us. Shit, which door did we come up? Mid door, right? This one? I think it was this one. Thank you very much for the follow as well, Kin Soldat. How did the Anthem night go? We did a short Anthem stream this week. Partially because Frosty was unwell and unavailable. Grizz was also unavailable. And I was also a little bit unwell. So it was just Grunt, Cookies, and I. We did a few things. But we didn't do a lot. We had fun. We will be definitely doing a bunch more. And then doing some... I'm looking forward to doing some of the endgame stuff. Because there's not enough players in it, I've never been able to do it with... public groups. And I've never had friends play it until now. Alright, we want to... Oh, we can't charge. Zira's star is not charged. And down you go. Now, where is my girl? Whoop. Ring of steel skin, that might be handy. Alright, that is the main tower we need to get to. Where is my Atronach? Oh, he got defeated. Where we go, that should have... Oh, that did not successfully bring him to us. When we step through the gate, it might. So one of the things that's frustrating is things don't behave... What hit me? Did you hit me? No. One of the things that is frustrating with tool sets for making mods for Bethesda games is things don't work consistently. So through a lot of testing and debugging, I determined if you're in the same cell, the same area, you cannot move a dead creature to you. Command, the scripting function call, this doesn't do anything. But move into a separate area, like we are now, I should be able to summon the dead Atronach to us. Yes, there it is. Man, I was starting to try and come up with some weird, really creative, dodgy workarounds until I figured out, oh, just go into a new area. Now we can resurrect him. Ta-da! Although that's cost me more frost salts. How many of those have I got? I'm gonna run out. I need to get some more frost salts. Oh, I've got 4 left. Don't die anymore. Oh. Oh, shit. Wolf got knocked the fudge down. Actually, maybe the pets... Oh, sigil key. We'll take that. Thank you. Oh, I haven't implemented the ability for them to eat Daedric hearts either. I'm gonna add that. Alright, let's put this away. Are you guys hungry? I think you're hungry because you're not regenerating. Yes, feed level hungry. Alright. Let's try and feed you. Do I have some spare food? Some spare meat? Got some boar meat. So you're well fed. I don't know if I've got anything additional for the kitty. No. May have been all my meat. Oh no, ham. There we go. Excellent. So this is where it's going to be advantageous to use some of the other, maybe weaker pets. Some of them are omnivores and they'll eat anything. Ah, detail. Like my design there. Let's go up. Let's go up a floor. Everyone's rezzed and healing. You should be healing now that you've been fed. Up we go. So, Callie, that's wild. Would there be a way around it, or is it impossible to do? If you're referring to the fact that the script just would not, or the scripting function would not move a dead NPC to our feet like it's supposed to, no. The annoying thing is no. This is why I've previously stopped doing Skyrim modding, because I was halfway through a mod and then realized for other reasons, other things weren't working as expected. The scripting language, or the scripting engine rather, not the language, the engine itself is unreliable. Sometimes it gets overwhelmed, so it just stops doing certain things and other things kick on. That's part of the reason why you get so many bugs in these games. It's also part of the reason why so many things are toned way down to make sure they can try and be as stable as possible on lower hardware. So for example, in Fallout 4, you can do base building and you can have settlers on your camp. Well, there's reasons as to why you can only have a limited number of settlers and a limited number of things that they can do. And that's because it's all controlled in the scripting engine. On lower hardware, it can get overwhelmed more easily, where it just gives up and lets go. One of the issues I've been having with my pets mod is, for example, we've named the wolf. We've named him twice now. And after a while, the scripts get overwhelmed and it drops. And it resets the battle count and it resets his name. So I'm going to have to move all of that coding that I've put into the individual objects that are the pets. So we're renaming back to Ghost. I'm going to have to move this to be in one monolithic quest script, I think, because those at least never seem to lose their variables from what I can tell. Anyway, now, Ghost. Yes, Ghost. It incorrectly says Mountain Lion because something went wrong at some stage, so I need to fix that too. This is why the mod is not finished and released yet. Anyway, there's a reason why Bethesda games are buggy. Part of it is the tools and engine that they have to use to create this stuff in. There are other reasons as well, which are more frustrating, but yes, more frustrating. But anyway, great games, great worlds, great universes, all made even better when you use good mods. Oh, now hang on. I need to recharge my mace with an old-fashioned soul gem. Common soul gem. That'll do the job for now. So Azura's star does not seem to be able to store these souls. So Dremora, Fadenez, and similar, I think are meant to be black souls, which Azura's star can't do. Everything else Azura's star can do. So that's why we're constantly recharging and trapping lesser souls, like this guy. There we go. We should be able to trap this guy's soul. Yeah, here we go. Recharge. Awesome. Oh, void souls. We'll take that. Now, normally we want to ascend. This one goes up. This one goes up. Ignore the doors not fitting here. That's due to, I think, the Better Dungeons mod not working correctly. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, it's good enough for now. Yes, you spellcasters like to run away. Sneaky bastard. There we go. Did that say 3 minutes? 3 minutes. Time is ticking. Let's go, team. 3 minutes. Ignore that, Daedra. Opened with a key. Let's get upstairs. Let's fight all the things. I've been talking too much. Here we are. This is where we want to be. Summon some additional minions. Fight anything that's here. We must get that sigil stone. Although I possibly could skip the fighting and run straight up. Let's try and take a couple of these things out first. That one's down. What have we got here? Boom. Oh, another one down. All right, my little army. Good job. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I think we have just made it. Yes, we have. All right. Save game. Let's grab the Great Sigil Stone. Close the Great Gate. And have a Great Sigil Stone for Martin to use in his ritual to open a portal to a specific realm of Oblivion. Mankar Cameron's Paradise. So Carly, crazy stuff. Now you really wish they went a different engine for Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, well, the engines have been getting better. So even in Fallout 76, which is the most recent thing before Starfield, that's a lot better than Fallout 4, which is better than Skyrim, which is... Anyway. This is also why a lot of people have complained about it. Modders and experts alike are like, oh, stop using Creation Engine. But Creation Engine is getting better. I just think it needs to get better faster. The release state of Starfield will give us a good indication. If it's riddled with bugs and problems like all other Bethesda games are on release, we'll know that we're still dealing with the same kind of issues. The other thing that's frustrating is for good mods and good functionality, you have to usually install a script extender that enables more functions. We really want Bethesda to try and implement those functions into the main engine so you don't need a script extender, because it's like the same things being implemented each time in the script extender. Just put them into the core engine. Come on, guys. Hopefully they have done that. We'll have to see. I reached the Great Sigil Stone and closed the gate. The Battle of Bruma is won! Yes! Now to give the Sigil Stone to Martin. Great Gate comes tumbling down. That also means, I'm assuming we... Ooh, and the siege engine was halfway through? Most of the way through? Partway through? It's deactivated anyway, so it's not going to propel up the hill, and it's not going to ruin the city. Everyone's cheering, yes! Very good. Although it just sounds like a bit of a golf clap.
We won a great victory here today. We now have the means to recover the Amulet of Kings from Manca Cameron.
Yes, we do.
We need to act quickly. Cameron will not take long to recognize his danger. Remember, the portal closes behind you. Anything you need, carry it with you.
Oh.
I'll have the ritual ready in the Great Hall when you arrive. Farewell.
Interesting. All right. Well, before we do that, anything else you've learned from the Mysterium Xerxes, Martin?
I have everything necessary for the ritual to use the Xerxes to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. Remember, the portal will close behind you, so you will need to take everything you need.
Okay, and what about the Oblivion Gate?
The only way to close all the Oblivion Gates forever is for me to relight the dragon fires in the Temple of the One.
Okay.
Our only hope is to recover the Amulet of Kings from Manca Cameron.
Okay. All right. Goodbye.
Farewell, my friend.
All right, he's going to run away healing himself. Everyone applauds. Doggo is sad to keep finding dead dudes. Oh, poor Kvatch. That's a Kvatch soldier. Oh, Anvil soldier. So we've got soldiers Leowin. Some random actually named person. That's cool. So we did get like 2 soldiers from each city. Oh man. I'd love to see this when they do this part in Sky Oblivion, where they're remaking Oblivion in Skyrim, because this engine's a bit limited, right? Again, they had to cater to the lowest common denominator. Had to cater for the likes of Xbox 360, I think this was released on. Which meant they couldn't have too many. You could make it a lot more realistic now in modern engines and modern compute capability. Imagine having, like, you know, guards from each city with a massive battlefield fighting Daedra as they pour out of the portal. That would be very cool. All right, Martin is going to head... He's going to head back to Cloud Ruler Temple. We're going to go... Ugh, we're taking health damage because it's... Because vampirism, that's why. We're getting burnt. Stage 4 with my mod equals burnies on the sunlight. Where is the potions? Wrong category, that's why. Let's get us to stage 3. There we go. Cool, cool. So, Kaylee, in future, when everyone has 490 graphics cards, we'll see likes of 100 people fighting. Potentially, yes. Depends on the engine. Because, again, Creation Engine struggles a bit. Unreal Engine, I think, can probably do a lot of that stuff pretty well. Which is why more and more games are just implementing using Unreal Engine 5. Yes, even in Skyrim. Skyrim has bigger battles, and that's the original Skyrim, even not counting for the fact of Special Edition being enhanced, and then mods further enhancing those battles. But yes, Skyrim even is more epic. So when you look at the likes of Starfield, that could have a lot, and Elder Scrolls 6 even more. So I'm really excited to see what they do. I'm assuming Bethesda are going to be up to their normal sort of world-building standard, where they really create immersive worlds, even like this. Even Oblivion, which is old as shit, came out in 2005, 2006. Although we've got mods on to make it look nicer, it's still very immersive, it's still fun to play. So Elder Scrolls 6, assuming Bethesda do their normal, good, awesome, immersive world building, it's gonna be mind-blowing. But we also need to not have our expectations too high. Because, you know, we start imagining the impossible. Come on, Martin, get back to the temple here. Oh, he's here. He's taking his armor off. There's the sigil. There's the Welkynd stone. What about the Daedric and Adric artifacts? Yes. What are you thinking, Martin? Are you ready? Are we ready? I think we are. We've still got time in stream, so we're going to jump into the portal and try and find the Amulet of Kings.
I have everything in place for the ritual. I'll open the portal whenever you're ready. I don't know what you'll find in Cameron's paradise. I do know the portal I create through the Mysterium Xarxes ritual will close behind you. You'll have to find another way back.
Oh, lovely.
I believe that Manca Cameron acts as the anchor for paradise, just as a sigil stone anchors an Oblivion gate in place. Kill Manca Cameron, and you will unmake his paradise. Shall I open the portal to paradise? Are you ready?
Oh, we are as ready as we're going to be, I think. Open it, Martin. Let's do it.
Farewell, my friend. Our fate is in your hands. Bring back the Amulet of Kings. Brace yourself.
Okay, sure. Sounds good. No pressure. Use the Mysterium Xarxes, open the portal.
Congratulations on your victory, sir.
Oh, thank you. Now that is impressive. There is conjuration at work. Well done, Martin. I just realized, they're still satisfied. All right, cool. Oh, look at that. Battles fought too. So the script has... It still says ghost, but his battles has been reset. Oops. I've still got issues with things not being saved there. I will fix it. Before we go through the portal, is there any meat we can steal from in through here? So, Callie, you think the storytelling and world building to be top-notch for Bethesda? Thankfully, Bethesda gets that right more than often than not. I agree. It's kind of, I think, to be honest, part of it I think is through a bit of luck.
Hail.
Because part of the reason why Bethesda games are successful is because you can make them your own. You can be your own person. The way it's written is clever, that the player feels very connected to their character. One of the reasons that the Elder Scrolls series is played or replayed more often than things like The Witcher. People will unanimously agree that The Witcher is a better game in terms of content and build quality and immersion and all that and storytelling. But people will play and replay the Elder Scrolls.
Hail.
Because you can be whoever you want to be. You can make it your own, and then mods take it even further. Whereas in The Witcher, you're still Geralt. You still must play Geralt's story. There's no meat anywhere. Oh well, let's just go. Maybe we'll find some in there. Our pets are fed enough for now. Maybe we'll have a cheeky feed. I'm surprised that you guys are in here. Just feed. I need to fix that animation. I will do that. Alright. Okay, save game in through Martin's portal. Let's go. Let's find Manca Cameron. Let's get the Amulet of Kings back. If I had known we'd be doing this, I would have put a more juicy title on our stream. I've arrived in Manca Cameron's paradise. The portal closed behind me. I must find Manca Cameron, kill him, and recover the Amulet of Kings. Piece of cake. This is actually not what I expected. I expected his paradise to just be...
So, the cat's paw of the Septims arrives at last. You didn't think you could take me unawares, here of all places, in the paradise that I created.
Maybe.
Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and the future.
Interesting. So I thought it would just be like a shitty, hellish Oblivion landscape. No, he has created a pretty nice pocket of Oblivion here. Note that Oblivion are realms created by the Daedra however they see fit. So the ones we see in this game are primarily Mehrunes Dagon, which is like that sort of traditional hellish landscape. But others, for example, like Hircine, the hunt grounds, his hunting grounds would be probably very forest looking with lots of creatures to hunt and kill. That's his style, his theme. Is that our Atronach over there stuck? We'll find him. Alright, so music suggests someone's trying to fight us. Oh, there it was. Nope, that's not our Atronach. Okay. He's a big boy. We'll take those frost salts though, thank you. We'll use that to heal our own if we need. Where is ours? Summon. There he is. So Cully, how did I determine the hunger levels of the pet? An elapsed time or something? Yes, pretty much. I've made it so if you feed them, there's like hungry, satisfied, and well fed. I sort of mimicked what was in World of Warcraft, because I used to play a hunter. Well, I used to play all of the classes, but spent some time playing a hunter in World of Warcraft. So feeding them gives them a buff. I'm going to add some more buffs, I just haven't done it yet. But the main one it does is some regeneration. And so that just ticks down over time. Each piece of food has a certain amount or feed level assigned to it. Basically every hour it ticks down. This is a beautiful place. Beautiful paradise. Hello.
What news from Tamriel?
You're...
Is Lord Dagon's victory almost complete?
No. And you're an ascended immortal.
You? How can you be here? No
what do you
matter.
mean?
You are too late to stop Lord Dagon's victory. Soon we will return to Tamriel to rule over it as lords. While you will remain here in the Eternal Garden forever.
To be fair, this is a nice garden. It's a savage garden, apparently. Oh, I never knew that the Tamriel or the Nern Elder Scrolls residents were familiar with such Aussie bands. Tell us, what do you know of Savage Garden?
We have all died in the Master's service. Here in Gaia Alata, we are immortal and wait to return to Tamriel after Lord Dagon's final victory.
Right. So, people we find here are going to be Mythic Dawn cultists that we've killed. He actually, I'm surprised, he's honoured the promise. So they have died in service to Mankar Cameron and Mehrunes Dagon. And they've been rewarded for their souls being transported to this... I'm surprised. I would have thought they would be, you know, used, abused, tricked like so many others. All right, what can you tell us about this place, Gaia Alata?
Gaia Alata is the Master's name for this place. We usually just call it Paradise. This is the Savage Garden. At the top of that mountain lies the Terrace of Dawn, which leads up to Mankar Cameron's palace, Carrick Agaialor.
Okay.
Beneath the mountain lies the Forbidden Grotto, the only way out of the Savage Garden.
Okay. Tell me about this grotto. I'm probably going to need to use it.
The Forbidden Grotto is the only way out of the Savage Garden. Those who earn the Master's favour are given the bands of the Chosen and allowed to leave the garden.
We've got to get his favour. Where do we get these bands of the Chosen?
Those favoured by the Master to wear the bands may enter the Forbidden Grotto and leave this Savage Garden forever.
Okay, so that's what we need. A band of Chosen. Okay.
The Master will soon deal with you.
Meanwhile, Bright's on the same theme as me. Savage Garden being a band. I want to stand with you on a mountain. Oh, very good. I had What is it? Anthem for the year 2000. That song dropped into my head. Classics, all of them. For an enemy, she sure likes to talk. Well, yeah, she's not hostile. She's just waiting for her chance to go back to Tamriel with Cameron and Mehrunes Dagon, it would seem. Right, you had their first album. I had, I think, Neon Ballroom, which was not Savage Garden's first album. It's one of their later albums, I believe, but I'm very dumb at knowing music stuff. But this paradise is a genuine paradise. I thought this was going to be shit. I thought this was going to be like a trick. I thought Mankar Cameron was just manipulating the cultists. This is... He's actually held true to his promise. This place is beautiful. He's created a nice pocket realm here. Let's go fuck it up.
Where my disciples are tempered for a higher destiny, to rule over Tamriel. If you are truly the hero of destiny, as I hope, the garden will not...
Garden will not hold you for long.
Lift your eyes to Kairek Agayalor, my seat at the pinnacle of paradise. I shall await you there.
Oh, we'll make our way there, Cameron. Don't you worry about that. Oh, Silverchair. Ah, you're right. My apologies. I keep missing... Silverchair is not Savage Garden. You're right. Oh, I'm embarrassment. See, I told you I'm terrible at music. Ah, yes. Oh, that's embedded into the records for all time. Shade is a complete embarrassment of Australian bands and music talent. They're both good bands, though. So, Theo, this voice reminds you of that dragon from the show Merlin. I actually have only watched the start of the show Merlin. Never got really far into it.
Just leave us alone. We have enough troubles here in the Savage Garden without you adding to them.
Yes, but you're here because you're trying to cause trouble for many others, so shut your ass. We got some Iliad ruin structures. Just going to explore around. This looks like a good way to go. Oh, you know what we want to do? We want to take out some deer. We want to collect some meat. Oh. Yoink. And venison, where's the other one gone? It's apparently swimming. Missed. Missed again. The water is counteracting my fight. There we go. Yoink. So otherwise I'll send my pets onto him. So, Bright, you watched Merlin right after the Xena Warrior Princess era? I watched the mini-series of Merlin, which had Sam Neill. I didn't watch the new version. Where are my lovelies? Come to me, my lovelies. Much better. You too. Alright, let's go. Xena Warrior Princess was the best era. Yeah, that was the golden era. Alright, so... this way, maybe? We don't really get... yeah, we don't get markers. Flooded Grotto. She did mention going to the Flooded Grotto. But... are we meant to find Mankar Cameron at the top of his thing first?
I don't see any of them around right now.
I don't feel like talking right now.
He doesn't want to talk. Apparently you get to be shirtless when you're in here. New topic, annexes. Ooh, we've got more gossip topics. Oh, we do have some of Mankar Cameron's Daedric beings in here. Let's go for a jog through here. I suspect we may have to go up the hill first. Boom! What have we got here? The door is smooth and featureless without any apparent means of opening it. This, I think, is where we need one of those bands. We don't have a band, although we've been talking about bands in chat. The Theo in the Hercules era as well, aka Kevin Sorbo. Oh yes. What was that, late 90s? The golden age?
And summoned.
You're new to Gaia, Lata, aren't you?
I don't believe we'll escape here, even if Dagon's invasion succeeds. We'll be the Master's playthings forever.
Oh, here we go.
Of the beauty of Gaia Alata.
So, maybe there has been some trickery from Mankar Cameron. He's created this beautiful realm. They'll go back to Tamriel once Mehrunes Dagon has taken it over.
Stay for a few minutes.
But they're saying maybe they never will be free.
Permitted to leave the Eternal Garden.
Yeah. These people are starting to think maybe they never will get back. They'll be his plaything forever.
So you found your way to Gaia Alata at last. Don't we have enough troubles here without you adding to them? Leave us alone. Your quarrel is with Mankar Cameron, not us poor fools.
You poor fools who were manipulated. Yeah, I'm not sure you were that difficult to manipulate. I'm pretty sure you were bad eggs to start with, but anyway. What do you know about the Savage Garden?
Everyone here died in the Master's service. As the Master promised, we are now immortal, like the Daedra. But our life here is a nightmare. The creatures of the garden torment us endlessly. They kill us. We are soon reborn, and the cycle begins again.
All right.
Has yet found a way to leave the garden, except those few given the bands of the Chosen and allowed to enter the Forbidden Grotto.
Right. So, not so paradise-like after all. What can you tell us about this Forbidden Grotto? We've heard a little bit, but we want more.
The only way out of the Savage Garden. Only those wearing the bands of the Chosen may enter the Forbidden Grotto, but they never return, so we don't know what fate awaits them.
Okay, and how do we get a band?
Only those wearing the bands can enter the Forbidden Grotto. No one who enters the grotto ever returns.
Right, well, that's not helpful. See you later.
Leave me in peace.
Thought we'd get a new topic. Yeah, they're all a bit sad. So he held through to his promise. They did get to go to his paradise in service, but paradise has some horrors within.
You destroyed the Sigil Tower at Gonona. My kin say you fought well.
We did, yes, but what is Gonona? We've never heard of it.
Our clan sacked your city of Kvatch. A trifling task, fit for scamps.
Right.
Your swift retribution earned you much respect among my people. We had not expected that a mortal would act with such resolution and honor.
Yeah?
It is no dishonor for us to speak.
So the Daedra are impressed with our epicness. Wow, alright. Well, I seek Mankar Cameron.
You speak directly, like one of my people almost. I'm glad I did not kill you immediately.
You wouldn't have succeeded anyway, my friend. So what do you want?
There is but one way out of the garden. I guard that path. You will travel that path, and it will bring me honor to defeat you. But you shamed my kin at Gonona. To bring you into my service, that would also bring me honor.
Right.
So I offer you a choice. Would you confront me in battle, or offer me service?
I have some questions first.
You are impertinent, mortal. I did not offer to answer questions.
Oh, well, you're getting stroppy already. So, are we going to fight him or serve him? This is a no-brainer. Obviously, we're going to fight you, dickhead.
Your mind follows the simple path, the choice of an animal. But you have courage at least.
We do.
You will fail, mortal. And then where will you be? Dead and nothing.
Alright, quest is updated. I met a Dremora named Cathutet, who told me that he holds the key to the Forbidden Grotto, which he claims is the only way out of the Savage Garden. Should find out what the key is and get it from him. Alright, well, we're about to fight. Do you not know who I am? So we've fought many of your kin. We have triumphed over your kin and your clan. Yet, you're going to beat me. Now, I would say that we're on his home turf, being Oblivion, but that is also where we've defeated many Daedra in their home turf of Mehrunes Dagon's plane of Oblivion. You're going down. Backhand slapped by our Daedra. Purging Flame. Yoink. And look out, look out. Bands of the Chosen. That looks like a pair of gloves. Weakness to fire. Oh, I should have shot him with fire. We already have fire weakness. Do we want more? I have the Bands of the Chosen. I should find the door to the Forbidden Grotto and see if he was telling the truth. Okay. So, we don't need to... Or is this how we find our way to Mankar Cameron? Must be.
How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon.
Oh, I think I will.
The have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbour of Meridia, Periite's quagmire, the 10 moon shadows of Mephala and Dawn's beauty, the princedom of Lorkon, misnamed Tamriel by deluded mortals.
Firstly, I believe that Cold Harbour is not Meridia, but
Yes.
Molag Bal.
You understand now. Tamriel is just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed by those that served him.
Ooh, juicy.
Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his birthright. He comes to liberate the occupied lands.
Anything else to say before I explain the law? No? Okay. So, as I've explained a few times on stream, the Aedra and the Daedra. So the Aedra were tricked by Lorkhan to create the realm of Nirn and Tamriel, planet Nirn, the realm, etc. In doing so, those Aedra lost a significant portion of their power and were bound to that plane, that realm. That's why the Aedra don't really interact much. They're worshipped as gods because they're seen as being the good gods. The Daedra wanted no part of it because they were too selfish, and they kept all of their power, and they were able to eventually create their own realms, their own pockets of oblivion. Lorkhan, once it was realized his deceit in tricking the other Aedra to create this, they ripped out his heart and cast it asunder. It landed, and that is what is now Mount... that's what's just caused, effectively, Mount Vardenfell in Morrowind, the volcano there. So what Mankar Cameron is saying is, well, actually Tamriel and Nirn, planet Nirn, are just another plane of oblivion as well, created by the Daedra. Oh, sorry, the Aedra and Lorkhan. as part of his plan. That checks out. That kind of makes sense. It's just another realm. The difference being it's much bigger and was created by multiple beings that are bound to it. On top of that, we hear some of Mehrunes Dagon's arrogance or entitlement. He cannot invade Tamriel because it belongs to him anyway. So for some reason, Mehrunes Dagon wants to invade and claim Tamriel. This is not the first time he's done it, because in the story of Elder Scrolls Online, there is also an expansion pack which covers Mehrunes Dagon doing a similar thing, opening Oblivion portals, and that's like 2,000 years ago in the timeline from where we are now. And it's some of the footage in my intro clip for the stream that I use is for actually that DLC, not Oblivion, the game specifically. Malak Bol has also tried to claim it by using his anchors, and that's the start, the main plot of the original Elder Scrolls Online, with the realms being trying to pull and merge together. Anyway, let's go forward. Lucius, have we beat this game before? No. I have never done the main story in this game before. I've only played this once. I only got up to the point...
How is it that mighty gods die, yet the Daedra stand incorruptible? How is it that the Daedra forthrightly proclaim themselves to man, while the gods cower behind statues and the faithless words of traitor priests? It is simple. They are not gods at all. The truth has been in front of you since you first were born. The Daedra are the true gods of this universe. Julianos, Dibella, and Stondar are all Lorcan's betrayers, posing as divinities in the principality that has lost its guiding light. What are scholarship, love, and mercy when compared to fate, night, and destruction? The gods you worship are trifling shadows of first causes.
Well, I don't...
They've tricked you for ages.
Well, no, because firstly, we don't worship them.
Why do you
Thank you
think
very
your
much.
world has always been contested ground, the arena of powers and immortals? It is Tamriel, the realm of change, brother to madness, sister to deceit. Your false gods could not entirely rewrite history. Thus you remember tales of Lorcan vilified, a dead trickster whose heart came to Tamriel.
That's what I just explained, yes.
But if a god can die, how does his heart survive?
Well, he doesn't really die, obviously.
Daedroth! Tamriel I Daedroth! This heart is the heart of the world, for one was made to satisfy the other. You all remember this. It is in every legend.
What?
Daedra cannot die, so your so-called gods cannot erase him from your minds completely.
Right, so, firstly, Lucius, no, I've never beaten this game before. I've never done the main story, apart from meeting Martin, that's as far as I ever got. And I just did the side content and then never got any further. That's why this playthrough is largely filled with stuff I've never done before. Oh, I forgot to add the tag first playthrough. I'll fix that. But I am aware of the lore of the Elder Scrolls universe. I am aware of some of the things that transpire in the story here because I learnt about them from studying or listening to lore videos and stuff on YouTube. That's how I'm familiar. Now, this is really interesting. This would have been mind-blowing if you hadn't understood that before. So he talks about, well, Tamriel is just a plane of Oblivion, another plane of change. That might be why Mehrunes Dagon thinks he owns it or is entitled to it, because he is the Daedric prince of change and destruction. Okay, sure. Lorcan, you know, how can he die when his heart lives on? Well, when Daedra or Aedra die, they don't truly die. Their essence just goes back to the void and then eventually reforms into a being, eventually back on their master's plane of Oblivion. And that's what these guys were saying before, is they keep getting killed by some of the horrible other Daedra here, and they just respawn, reform again in the garden.
To leave the Eternal Garden.
So, Lorcan and the Aedra. Ah, so, yeah, you worship the Aedra. Well, actually, no, we don't. And it is their tails that have, you know, their, what is it? Their tales that you have believed, or their victory, what is it? Their lies? Well, no, either way, it's the tales and stories told by man and Mer, not the Aedra themselves, which also is same in our world, by the way. The Bible was not written by God. It was written by man. Anyway, not touching that topic. But yes, Mankar Cameron's very angry. He seems very, very strong in his words. The Aedra are not gods at all. Well, they're all kind of the same. The Daedra and Aedra are both gods. The Daedra are more powerful. Yes, they are. That's why they can have items that manifest in the world. That's why they can influence and interact with stuff in the world. We know this. We've talked about this already. No one's denying that. So angry about things that no one's contesting. Now, put on the bands of the chosen. The bands glow red briefly as they lock around your wrists. Oh, does that mean we... Oh, and they're very heavy. The bands emit a red glow when the door opens. And in we go. I have entered the Forbidden Grotto, now to find my way through the Terrace of the Dawn, where I hope to find Mankar Cameron and the Amulet of Kings. Can I change my gloves back again? That is the question. Gauntlets of Strength. I cannot. Nope. They are bound to me. Alright, well that's a bit rude. Let's just go and repair all our stuff. I liked my Gauntlets of Strength. Let's put some night vision on, shall we? Someone's already... Oh, someone's being tortured in the lava. Let's, You're a bad immortal. Let's... raise him back up. Oh, shit. Oh, hang on. What? It just toggles. And not again. Oh, rude. Oh, well, this is awful. We can't save either of them. All we can do is flip a switch. Need to have it constantly flipping. Oh, that is awful. Let's get out of here, please.
You wear the bands, but you're no prisoner. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Well, I'm here to kill Mankar Cameron, thank you very much.
Can you really do it? Can you bring this eternal nightmare to an end?
Oh, so it is.
Can you defeat Mankar Cameron and free all the souls of the poor fools who followed him?
Yes.
Listen, I can help you. You need my help if you are ever to leave the Forbidden Grotto.
Excellent. Who are you?
I was one of Mankar Cameron's chief lieutenants. I helped plan the Emperor's assassination.
Oh!
I opened the Great Gate at Kvatch.
Really?
We were the chosen. We saw more clearly than ordinary mortals. We would destroy the world and remake it.
Right.
Mankar Cameron was our leader, our teacher, our master. He had the secret knowledge. He dealt with Mehrunes Dagon as an equal.
As an equal. Interesting. Why would you help me?
I was at the sack of Kvatch. They had no chance. We took them by surprise, and we carried the walls in the first assault. But they fought on anyway. Desperately. They seemed to think this decadent, mundane world of theirs was worth defending. I was slain after the battle was over. 3 townsfolk hiding in the cellar attacked me when I entered their house, hunting down survivors.
Good, dickhead.
They tore me to pieces, although I have no doubt they were immediately killed by my companions.
Right.
I've had plenty of time to ponder my deeds since I came here. Ponder and regret. An eternity of regret.
Good.
For my weakness, the Master sent me here to torture my former comrades who showed similar ingratitude for his gift of eternal life.
Interesting. How can you help me?
No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave this grotto. The doors will not open, and there is no other way out. I can remove them, but I will need time. The Dremora Overseer will be here any minute to check up on me. You need to play along until he leaves.
All right.
Just act like a prisoner, and do as I say. Once Orthe leaves, we can find a quiet spot to remove these bands.
Okay. Fine, I'll play along.
Good. Follow me, and don't worry. You can trust me.
Oh, sure, yes. So this is very interesting. So like I speculated when we were here earlier, I said, oh, I'm surprised the paradise is true. I assumed Mankar Cameron was, betraying them. He was tricking them. Apparently not, I thought. Well, apparently, maybe I was right. And Mankar Cameron, he just said, tries to view himself as an equal to Mehrunes Dagon. So Mankar Cameron is trying to become, or has become, a Daedra. He wants to be another Daedric prince himself. I suspect, I don't know, we'll have to find out, maybe in next episode, I don't know. But I suspect Mehrunes Dagon gifted and empowered Mankar Cameron. But now Mankar Cameron assumes or believes himself to be equal, not subservient, not a subordinate. He wants to be his equal. So he has tricked, effectively, followers to being here. So when they are killed, they're here. Sure, and it's a nice place, except for some of the torment happening upstairs when they get killed, and downstairs here where they're just being plain old tortured. So he is a bit of a dick. This paradise is a bit awful. And one of the things that exists in the lore is that the more a Daedra or Aedra is worshipped, the more power they can sort of build or amass or be recharged in a way. This is part of the reason why, theoretically, the Thalmor in Skyrim don't want people worshipping Talos, because he was a man, a human, before he ascended, which is an absolute insult to elves, because elves have descended from the Etada and Aedra themselves. So they were once Aedric beings themselves. So it's such an insult that such primitive a man can be ascended to become another Aedra, or divine. So maybe Cameron is here with his followers in the cult and the people that he traps and lures here. They can empower him, and he hopes maybe to become another Daedric being? Don't know. Let's find out. Let's play along. We need to get freed. We can't take these bands off. Let's heal. Now we're going to play along as another prisoner. Well, we can do that, I guess. Oh. Oh, dear. We're supposed to... No. This has not worked. Alright, we might load and then tell our... No, come back here, come back here. Wait here. Nope. Ah, fuck. Let's try that again. I saved too close. For some reason, he does not like our Atronach, which is very interesting. I have a theory. I have a theory. I'm just going to check the construction set. Do I need to add a faction? No web faction. We might add another faction, which is the player. What do you mean, the player faction? Apologies, this will only take a second. He's not attacking our beasts. And I have our beasts in a player faction as well. Let's see what happens. See what happens if we load back in. Is he still going to attack that? Or have I saved when he's already begun his attack? Let's find out. Was how far back did I do a main save?
What's going on here? Who's this?
A prisoner.
Fixed it.
Sent in by...
Show me some respect, worm.
Oh no, I got... Nope, that didn't fix it. Alright, let's do it again and just not move. Alright, let's, that didn't fix it. Let's go back to the main menu and load in and not move. Actually, let's see when our previous save was. Ah, shit, it's outside. Alright, let me help you out. I'm just gonna kill him.
What's going on here? Who's this?
A prisoner. Sent in by...
Show me some respect, worm. Unless you want to end up in the cages with them.
Yes, Kinreeve, sir. This prisoner was sent in by Cathertet for questioning. I was about to begin.
This is not one of Menkar Cameron's chattels from the garden. Who is he?
Nothing escapes your vigilance, Kinreeve. Cathertet wondered as well. This is why he sent him for questioning.
Well, carry on.
Of course, Kinreeve. Prisoner, get in the cage.
You what? You want me in the damn cage?
Into the cage, now.
Well, that doesn't look very nice.
Into the cage, now.
Make me. No, we have to, story-wise.
Into the cage, now.
We're in the cage. Can't even cast any spells. Oh, this is not going to be pleasant. Oops, our cat is following us in, and... Sorry, other guy, you're back in the lava.
There's no way for me to cross, but the Master's immortality does have its uses. I will distract the Dremora for as long as I can.
Oh, we're here. Okay. Eldermill told me that he would meet me further into the caves where he would be able to remove the bands of the Chosen from my wrists. I should continue searching for a way through these caves to Menkar Cameron's palace. Okay. On the other side now. To be honest, we can just... We can't. These guys are just fighting anyway. Dude, I think you got owned, but anyway, let's fight these. I don't know if we're meant to be fighting them, but that's what we're doing. Damn. Let's recharge our... Oof. Why is our pet not helping? Get into the fight. One down. Two down. Heal up. Okay, you're all down. Resurrect that thing. and not save that poor bastard who's in the lava. Although he was a bad guy to start with. We've got Orth's key. Orthe's key. Eldermill's dead. Is he meant to be dead? Oh, well, they never stay dead, so maybe he'll still show up. We can sleep on the sacrificial altar. And we can get a key from there too. What was the secret here? Was I meant to just loop around? Let's do what we were told. Just make sure we don't actually break the game too much. He said to go around... By the way, where is our wolf? There he is. This just does loop around to where, assuming he would have been fighting the Daedra or weakened them or something. Let's assume he shows up further. What does a quest log say? Elderman told me he would meet me further. That's what we read already, yeah. I should continue searching for a way through. Okay. So he's going to die and then respawn or reform further in, perhaps. Shields up. So I did not guess correctly. I don't know why the Daedra attacked our Atronach, but never mind. Oh, you're not a friendly.
Stay away.
Where did you go? Come here. Oh, and he's in the lava. And our doggo. Silly bastards. Fallen in there. There we go. That guy's dead too. Alright. Continue. The band's a bit of red glow and the door opens. This is further in, yes? I think. Yep. We have not been here before. Friendly? He'll do you.
I didn't think you'd have any trouble. Let's get these bands off you.
Here he is.
There. You're not a prisoner of the Forbidden Grotto any longer. Let me come with you. Let me help you kill Mankar Cameron. I am not without power.
Sure, I'd be glad for your help. Why not?
I am no match for Mankar Cameron, but perhaps together we can find a way to defeat him. Lead on.
All right. He is definitely upset with his former master. Oh, how quickly they have turned, considering they have been suffering here so much. Let's repair our gear. Very good.
Well done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure. Perhaps you will reach me after all.
Perhaps.
You think I mock you? Not at all. In your coming, I hear the footsteps of fate. You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel. I am the midwife of the Mythic Dawn, Tamriel reborn. I welcome you, if you truly are the agent of fate. I tire of the self-styled heroes who set themselves in my path only to prove unworthy in the event.
Oh. We will not let you down in our heroicness. We will bish slap you. Now, Atronach's not here, but we might continue without him for the time being. Hey. Which is the way forward. More Daedra to fight. That's fine. Shields up. Recharge. Run. Oh, that's not a good run. Can we get up the hill? Nope. We might be stuck in the lava.
Oh!
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, there's no way out when you fall in there. Oh man, that's a genuine death. We haven't had a real death in a long time. Stats updated. That's definitely not the way forward, so... This way! Ah! Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna attack him.
Do your best.
Ow. Come on. Don't knock my friendly follower dude in. Although, careful, my man. You're on the wrong side of these things. Oh, he's down. He got killed again. He got killed again and he says, I'm beyond death. So I'm assuming he was just going to show up again. Because they can't be killed here. I'm beyond death. Jeez.
Please, no! No!
Well, you were bad people to start with. You were followers of Mankar Cameron. You were part of the Mythic Dawn. You did decide to kill people to try and help destroy the world. And here is another copy of
Destroy this place.
Eldermill. He's back. He's respawned. Oh, and here's a new beastie to fight. And our mountain lion has fallen into the lava. Get a bit further in. We'll catch up. There we go. Thank you very much for this, for the follows. Original Eddie and Fister of Gods. Fister of Gods. Wow. That's some Kratos level naming right there. I love it. All right, let's... Speaking of fisting gods, let's try and continue our way in to fight someone who's trying to become one. Why are you guys not fighting? Fight! There we go. Thank you. Yay. We've lost Eldermill. I don't know where he went. Oh. Oh, there he is. Come on, come on. Fister of God, sorry, I missed your question before. How often do we play Oblivion? At the moment, every Monday and Tuesday nights, Australian Eastern Time. We've played it a lot. So all of my streams are available on YouTube if you want to go back and look at the previous ones. There will be edited high-definition versions coming as well into sort of Let's Play episodes. That's what I do. I stream, I multi-stream. And then I edit and re-upload edited high-def versions as well. I am very much behind schedule on doing a lot of my YouTube edits for previous games, so it might take a while, but it will get here. Once we get through the main story, we'll be moving on to the Shivering Isles next. All of this I have not seen before. I'm very much interested in... seeing the detail as to what happens. I'm aware of the high-level events because I've learnt a lot about the lore from playing the other mostly Skyrim, but Elder Scrolls Online, and I touched on Oblivion once, but didn't get very far. I'm aware of some of the big plot points, but I'm unaware of any of the detail and the nuance and what actually happens within a game level. Thought about doing Morrowind? I have thought about it, and I've decided I'm unlikely to do Morrowind itself. However, maybe we could do Oblivion. I need to look into that. That's where a bunch of dudes remade Morrowind in the Oblivion engine. Should check that out. I know that Morrowind... No, hang on. Skywind is coming. That's where they're remaking it in the Skyrim engine, just like there's Oblivion coming, where they're remaking Oblivion in the Skyrim engine. Originally, I was not going to play Oblivion at all. I was just going to wait till that project was done. And then Frosty, one of our community members, was asking me about mods on Discord, and so I said, oh, yep. I'll do a little bit of research. I'll find a good mod set for you to install for Oblivion. Tested it out myself and gone, oh, this actually looks pretty good now. Maybe I will play it on stream. And here we are. Frosty, you're bad. Yeah, well, it's been one of our longest running streamed games. Holy shit, this is a long game. But, yeah, it's good. Still got Shivering Isles to go. That I'm very interested to see. Alright, Elder Mill. Grizz, you want to see Morrowind? Is that the reverse? Is that where it's Oblivion remade in Morrowind's engine? Grizz, you're always making things up. And we love it! Wait till there's Elder Scrolls 6, and then there's... We don't even know what it's going to be called yet. Maybe it's going to be called Hammerfell or something. Hammerwind. Hammeroblivion. Oh, I can see up the statue's little tunic there. I don't know who that is. Is that meant to be a statue in Mankar Cameron's image? We don't know. Grisville. Part of the charm of Morrowind is the weird foggy look. You don't know... Oh, you can't go too far. You teleport... Oh, that's interesting. Wander too far out of bounds and you get teleported back in. You don't know if Skyrim can replicate the foggy look of Morrowind. True. However, Solstheim, right? So the Dragonborn DLC for Skyrim, where you go on Solstheim, that captures some pretty good Morrowind atmosphere, right? You've got the silt striders in the distance, the ash from the mountain. I reckon they can do it. I reckon they can make a good version. Anyway, the short answer is I'm probably not going to play Morrowind, the original Morrowind. I have played it a little bit back in the day for like a few hours and I didn't get very far. But I would like to in a more modern form, so yeah, I'll check out Oblivion and Skywind to see what they're like. So Grizz, you're just doing the Morrowind Oblivion in DLC and Elder Scrolls. Been fun. Nice one. I've seen you on there a bit. I should get back into that. Are you hostiles or friendlies?
You did not expect to see me again, did you?
Ooh.
You have no grasp of the power that my father has at his command. You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be complete. Come. My father is waiting to welcome you to Karak Agayalor.
Alrighty then. So Rumor Cameron, Mankar Cameron's daughter, we've already defeated. Who are you, Raven? Are you his son?
So, here you are at last. The lackey of the Septim Pretender. You still think you have a chance, don't you?
Yes, we do.
You would find your way here eventually, but it is of no consequence. You should not keep my father waiting any longer. He expected you hours ago. Come. You came here to see him, did you not?
We did. We did. All right, let's go. Lead the way. Have we got our... Ah, that's better. Been running around with night vision on. You know this guy's voice. You're part of the Thieves Guild. Well, that's one of the things that... Look, it's a downfall of Oblivion is that all the races have... Sorry. Every NPC of a particular race has the same voice. So all male Bosmer, same voice. Male Nords, same voice. Female Imperials, same voice. The cool thing in Enabled, though, because they only had a handful of voice actors, is the dynamic rumor conversation system. This is where you'll see NPCs talk to each other about all kinds of topics, and it's not scripted. Those are randomly generated. Unlike in Skyrim, with certain NPCs can only say certain things to other NPCs because it's all fully pre-recorded. Kind of cool. I mean, the downside is, yeah, you hear the same voice all the time, but anyway. There he is, sitting on a throne, no less. Mankar Cameron, the throne in his paradise. With his children, I'm guessing.
A long time for you, champion of old Tamriel.
Oh.
You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The Mythic Dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the Mythic Age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old. My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire. My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery.
So he's...
Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine.
I see that.
And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
What? I found Mankar Cameron in his palace of Karak Agalagor. Agalalor? Now I must kill him and take the Amulet of Kings back to Tamriel, so we can see him wearing it. Interestingly, so maybe he's not trying to overthrow Mehrunes Dagon and become a Daedric prince himself. He is still talking about honouring that and Mehrunes Dagon walking Tamriel and destroying it and remaking it, so maybe he's trying to do both. He wants to be a Daedra and to help Mankar and help Mehrunes Dagon. I don't know, we'll find out. Dick punch him to death, says Grizz. Well, let's find out what we can do. We're fighting the Childrens. Alright. Where is my Atronach? Get here. Oh, he's been defeated. When did you get defeated? Where's my...
Your efforts are in vain. My father's power sustains. Nothing can stop power sustains me. Do your best.
Your father's power does not sustain you. You're dead. Defeated by my glorious beasties. Come, stand still. You're down too. Do you have anything good? You've got a mundane ring as well. We'll definitely take that. The first mundane ring we got a while ago is what enabled us to be almost invincible to magic. Oh, are you rezzing? You are rezzing. Oh, that's a bit naughty. Let's fight Mankar Cameron. He's only going to keep resurrecting everyone. Shit, he hits hard. Heals. Oh, he is very tough. Keep missing him. Stop making me shoot my doggo. Heals.
Your efforts are in vain.
Oh, he's down. Mankar Cameron is down. Search him. Grab his staff. Grab everything. Oh, you're naked now. Everything is crumbling and fading. Is the whole realm coming down? Because I searched, I disrupted the sound. There we go. I didn't dick punch him to death, Grizz, but we did kill him. I killed Mankar Cameron. Upon his death, the paradise he had created dissolved around me, and I found myself back in Cloud Ruler Temple, with the Amulet of Kings in my hand. I must give the amulet to Martin. We have gotten home. The portal is gone. Hello.
You found a way back. Does this mean...
Yes, Mankar Cameron is dead.
You did it. You defeated him. Then you have it. You have the Amulet of Kings.
We do. Yes, here, take it. It belongs to you.
Belongs to me? The Amulet of Kings?
Yes.
So you and Joffrey have said, if it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it.
Yes.
Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings.
Not necessarily true. I think it's only those of Dragonborn blood can wear it. But anyway, close enough. Or Dragon blood. Put on the amulet, Your Majesty.
Yes, of course. What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny. And no man can deny his destiny.
True. Okay. You see, you are Uriel's son. He is wearing the amulet right here. That big old shiny thing. You are indeed Uriel Septim VII's illegitimate bastard son. But still a son. Still his blood.
I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach.
Okay.
But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor.
Yes, well, that's true. Well, you are the Emperor, though.
Not yet. Until we light the Dragonfires, the gates are open, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Akato. He waits for us in the Imperial City.
Ah, yes. Okay, why do we need to meet Akato, though?
Chancellor Akato is the head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Mankar Cameron's death.
All right. We will do that. We absolutely will totally, definitely do that. Tomorrow. There we go. All right, so... we found Mankar Cameron. We destroyed Mankar Cameron. Where is my Atronach? There he is. He was stuck in Oblivion. Or in the Paradise Realm. You are looking very regal, Martin. You've gone from wearing robes to epic armor to robes to now regal robes. You're very much looking the part. I don't know where you had that stashed, but good job. All right. Well, we've accomplished a lot tonight. So Theo, dude followed all this time and he was not sure of what the truth was. Well, I think it was one thing to be on a mission and believing something to then actually have everything done. I think it's just sort of hit him that, oh yeah, we've succeeded. Now it's time to go and be an emperor. There we are. So that was pretty fun. I have not seen it before. It was kind of cool to hear Mankar Cameron's ramblings and, you know, some elements of lore there, some of which I was mostly familiar with, so I'm able to interpret and explain, but it's cool to hear his version and his thoughts. I don't know what's happened to the inhabitants of Paradise. It's possible they're all dead now, like permanently dead, instead of being killed and reforming and being killed and reforming. It's possible that they have gone into the void. It's possible that they've been killed and reformed in Mehrunes Dagon's realm of Oblivion, like his Daedra do. But it's possible they're just all dead. We don't know. We're not going to have an answer on that. They were all bad people anyway, because they were all Mythic Dawn cultists who were trying to destroy the world. Now, they have been tricked somewhat. I don't think they've been brainwashed, but they have been sort of tricked a bit. But they were still willingly joining the cult and wanting to do these things in the first place. So I don't really have any sympathy for them. They are dicks. So Grizz, you never really finished. So you never finished this bit yourself. Cool. Now you get to see it. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you very much to everyone who's come along. Thank you for the new followers. Really appreciate you tagging along as well. If you do want to see the game schedule we have in flight, it's on my schedule section, in my About section on Twitch. You can see it there, and it should show it in your local time zone. If you are interested, we also do have an awesome Discord community with a lot of cool chat, memes, awesome, cute pet pics, recipe and cooking wins and fails. We do free giveaways from time to time, which remind me, Grizz, this weekend we need to do the giveaways. I think we've got a couple of copies of Fallout New Vegas that Grizz and I have pulled together, so we'll get a couple of freebies going. And on top of that, we are also doing other things in the community, like occasional D&D and things like that. So anyway, links are in the chat if you're interested. They're also in the description below if you're watching on any streaming platform, basically. And on that note, that is the end of the session tonight. Thank you very much to everyone who has come along. It is awesome having you all here. And I appreciate you coming on to chat to me and each other. So what we might try and do, and I'm trying to follow Big Vito here, in that I don't raid enough. So let's see if we can find a channel that we can, someone else streaming that we can raid into and say hello. Now, if I push the right buttons here, let's see if I can do this. I've only raided a couple of times. I should very much be better than this. I'm a bit of a noob. So if we search Twitch, let's find someone who is streaming some Oblivion and see what they're up to, perhaps. Big shout out and thank you to our Patreon sponsors right here next to me. You guys are absolute legends. Really appreciate you coming along and supporting everything that we do. This one, Era XS. Let's join this guy's stream. He's got a cool looking overlay. Let's join in there. All right, stick around if you want to be part of the raid. Otherwise, thank you very much for coming, everyone. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shady. You've been awesome. We'll continue tomorrow night and see what happens next.